Hello everybody, this is my second webcam test with my very brand new webcam. A webcam is a camera. When you unpack it, the package makes web, and this is why it's called a webcam. It has nothing to do with the internet. Some call it web, but I haven't seen any spiders so far in the internet, so there is no chance to call the internet web. It's the World Wide Web, and this means that there are spiders on the whole world who are shitting out their webs with their asses. That's what they do. In this webcam test I will show you what's around me. There's one thing. I bought a navigation system. I think the Americans call it GPS, and it's from TomTom. And of course I have chosen this brand because I'm a drummer. I'm used to play with TomToms, also on the women, Tom, you know. And so it makes it more easy for me to find my way home, or a location, or a bordello, or something like it. It's all in this little TomTom navigation GPS system, and I just can say amazing. That's really amazing. So what I have, what you see here, this is a part of my CD collections. This is just metal from the USA, letters T, no S, the rest of S, to the last thing is I think Z. Yeah, that's, so this is Citrop or Etrop, like you called it, or Snow White maybe. And then the compilation albums begin. I will pick one CD without looking which one I will pick, and I will, hopefully it's good. So Talamasca, I don't know. I remember now, they were a little progressive, more progressive than bands that are not very progressive. So this is not sounding like AC/DC, but also not like Watchtower. It's more a touch wower with DC/AC style in it. I think it's a self-produced CD because there is no AAN, we call it in German, a Strich code. This means in English prostitute code, I think. It's missing, so it must be a self-produced CD. And let me see. Yes, it's really good. I think I will check this again. And I have some software here. You see, this protects my computer. This is Norton 360. This means in 1 year this program will detect 360 viruses, and then it stops, and you have to buy a new one. Norton is the name of the program. This was a guy from England who invented this because he always had the flu, and then the computer had the flu, and he said, oh, I need to do something against these viruses. Then I have something really special for all the people who work in offices without windows. I have Office Outlook here. So you just need to buy this one, put it on your table in the office, and then you can choose brilliant outlooks like the sea or a forest or whatever you want. It will it's an hologram that will build up on the wall, and then you have the perfect office outlook. Oh, this is a really cool thing. What is good for my drumming is this one here. This is the Performance Tool Kit. These are little pills inside there, and if I eat them, my performance will be perfect all the time. And I also have a tool kit, which means I can exchange the skins on the drums, and yes, and if you have sex with this, you have little kits. But you can't do more than 2011 kits. Yeah, because otherwise it's too dangerous. So I think this was, what I have here is a cheap version of Blue Curacao, which is a drink, Blue Curacao. In this case it's called W5, which means W is already double, though there is even more in it. And the good thing is you can drink it with this little ich weiß nicht was Ente auf Englisch heißt, scheiß drauf, with this, like this, you know. So this is a really cool thing. You can put it in your mouth and inhale the blue curacao, which is in this bottle. It tastes not as good as the original blue curacao, but it's really cool. What I have here is a big calculator, but it's a little dirty, but it still calculates. You can calculate with that thing all the time because it's solar. It means there is no power, there's no battery in it, it's solar. And I always think that solar energy helps the world to save energy, and this is why I bought this pocket calculator. I tried to involve it in the motor of my car, but it doesn't help any way to save fuel. Let me see, what do I have here? I have this is my headphone. That's from Bose. In German we say, wer anderen in die Mose beißt, ist Bose meist, but I can't translate this into your language. This is a pretty cool headphone because it is for 2 ears, not like the old ones where you just have 1 ear and then you have to exchange all the time. This is for 2 ears, and so you can see it's really close to the ear. As soon as I won't hear it anything. I think, yeah, this is enough for now. I wish you all a great evening, and if you want to know something in particular, just ask, because I have a webcam now and I will do my best to fulfill all your wishes except of naked stuff. Thank you. Good night. Okay people, I've decided to do one more video today because a few things have happened. One thing is that I haven't paid the invoice for the water that I get in my house. As you know from my Facebook side, I have a house. That's where I live in, not a tent or under the bridge somewhere. I live definitely in a house, and this can be really expensive because there's a lot of bullshit going on. And one of this is that I decided to I wanted to have water in my house for showering, for drinking, for washing away the big little brown mountains you sometimes find in your toilet. And this is very cool, but you have to pay for the water. And so I got this invoice, and now I got a reminder of this invoice saying, dear customer women, I don't know how you call it, the water department Rhineland-Palatina wants you to remind that you need to pay for the water, otherwise you will burn in hell. That's what you can find here on this little piece of paper, and I don't care at all. As long as I have water, everything is cool. But you can do great things, you can drink great things here in Germany. This is Frau Rauscher, which means Mrs. Not Sober, if you want to translate it into your language. And this is basically apple wine. This is the one, not the apples that came out of the ass of a horse. No, it's from the trees. The trees live, they also have sex, but they need bees and other insects in between the sexual collaboration, and so the apples contain the sperm of the apple tree males, and there are no females, I think, but once they fall on the floor, the sperms will go down into the ground and you will find new apple trees then. Maybe this little excursion helped you to understand how nature works. But you can pick the apples before they fell down and have sex, and then they in Hessia, which is a part of Germany, not the nice part, but a part of Germany, and they make wine out of the apples, so-called Ebbelwoi. Ebbelwoi is what the Hessian people call this drink. I will try it for you now. You see, there's a little left. Oh yeah, it's delicious. It's not as strong as regular wine. You know, regular wine is made out of these little... Yeah, we won't talk about something different. Okay, before this video gets too long, I have something special for you. I found an old tape some months ago, and on it was a song from my very first band. This must have been 1983 or late 1983. The band was called Reptile. I was really bad on the drums back then, and everybody else was even worse, and I think we should listen to our only song we have ever recorded. I think it was Visions. Just listen to this unbelievable stuff.